welcome to Light Warrior Meditation Session 3, my lovelies. Thank you so much for being here and joining us for this beautiful meditation work, my lovelies, okay? Thank you so much to all of you who have done the very first 2 Light Warrior sessions. It was an absolute pleasure and a beautiful experience, my lovelies. And if you haven't joined me before for a Light Warrior meditation session, then we're going to be doing some deep meditation work. We're going to be joining together as a beautiful collective of light warriors, and we're going to be sending up light, love, compassion and energy up into the collective and back down into those who need it the most, my lovelies. So thank you so much for joining me for this session. Now please do make sure that you've got around about 30 minutes to 40 minutes spare, that you're in some beautiful comfortable clothing, and that you're not going to be disturbed, my lovelies, okay? So find a little quiet little corner all to yourself, and please do enjoy this beautiful Light Warrior meditation session. Please close your eyes and we will begin the journey of sending light and love into the collective consciousness. Take some beautiful deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we visualize that we are breathing in the very essence of who we are. Love, light, divine compassion and light warrior energy. And as we breathe out through the mouth, we are going to release all negative energy, any fears we may be holding on to, any trauma we may have experienced, and any dark energy that may be surrounding us. Take a few moments to just breathe. We are now going to begin our journey to the sacred temple of light. We begin to notice the air around us getting beautifully warm and dry, and our eyes begin to fill with the blinding rays of Mother Sun. We begin to feel the sensation of soft and pure white sands beneath our bare feet, and slowly we begin to walk forwards. A gentle breeze blows over us, cooling us from the relentless and powerful energy that radiates from Mother Sun. As we walk forwards alone, we are struck by how inviting the vast empty sands are, and we spend a moment to reflect upon how each tiny grain of sand represents the millions and indeed billions of individual souls that reside here on Mother Earth. Each grain of sand has been formed over time and yet remains completely individual as it comes together in unity to form dunes and peaks and troughs across the horizon. We contemplate the enormity of just how many individual grains there are. We continue to walk forwards, and as the heat and energy given to us from Mother Sun intensifies, we begin to sweat from every single pore. We begin to release any toxins that have been trapped within the body, and the release feels so purifying for our souls. We feel the heat intensify, and we allow the purging of toxins to fall away from us via our pores, and we watch them as they evaporate into the sun's rays. We begin to notice hazy shapes forming on the horizon. They shimmer in the heat, and at first we think it is nothing more than a mirage. But slowly we realise that once again we have found our light warrior family. We smile intensely with joy as our family grow ever closer, and some faces are familiar as we met them in a previous light warrior session. But there are also some beautiful new faces and loving souls that we haven't met before. Some light warriors are dancing, some are walking, some are running, but we are all coming together as a collective, and we joyously greet one another. As a collective, we begin to move towards a hazy shape on the horizon. As we do so, we pass by the ships of the desert, and we notice stunning eagles soaring effortlessly in the thermal winds. Slowly, the shape on the horizon begins to take form as we move ever closer, and with each step the magnificent ruins of the sacred Temple of Light emerges. One by one, each light warrior enters into the sacred Temple of Light, and as we do, we notice symbolic marks etched into the ancient walls. We gently touch the symbols, and as we do so, ancient memories and knowledge are passed into us from all of those who have walked this pathway before us. As a collective into the inner sanctum of the temple, and we begin to gather around a pyramid-shaped formation carved into the sandstone floor. We sit down around the pyramid and begin to join hands. As we join hands, we begin to focus on our root chakras, and a red glow surrounds each and every light warrior. We anchor our root chakras down deep into the sandstone floor, and then we push further, even deeper downwards, right down into the crystalline core of Mother Earth. We spend a few moments grounding as a collective. As we are now fully grounded, we begin to notice a shard of light is now exiting out of the very top of the pyramid. As the light shines ever brighter and the stream of energy flows with even more intensity, we take a few very deep breaths, as we know it will soon be time to join our energy and send out love, compassion, healing and energy into the collective consciousness. Just take a few moments to breathe. With our hands joined, the pure white light beam of light that is merging from the pyramid splits and connects itself to each and every light warrior present in the sacred Temple of Light. The light shines deeply into each and every light warrior's crown chakra, and the light now changes to a bright golden color, and the magnificent pure energy fills up all of our crown chakras. We are surrounded with an electrical impulse like we have never felt before, and we now know it is time as a collective of light warriors to send out love, compassion and healing out into the collective consciousness right now. And so it is done. Now. And so it is done. After some time, the energy flow from the pyramid begins to slowly lose its intensity. All the light warriors look around at each other and marvel at the beautiful golden light still connected to the pyramid and into our crown chakras. A deep red aura still glows around our base chakras, and we once again take some extremely deep breaths to stabilize and ground our own energies. The pyramid then lets out one last pulse of golden energy, and then in turn a bright burst of grounding red energy. And just as suddenly as this beautiful light source began, it disperses and the temple falls peaceful. Slowly as a collective, we stand up and begin to release our hands. We smile with joy and utter contentment, with peace deep in our souls. A tiny tinge of sadness comes over us as we know it is now time to leave our light warrior brothers and sisters, but we know that we can return to the sacred temple of light and the other light warriors whenever we choose to do so. We acknowledge our eternal love for one another and begin to exit the inner sanctum doorway. As each light warrior exits the inner sanctum, one by one, a dazzling light comes down and teleports us one by one as individuals directly back into the earthly plane that we came from. We find that we are now back in our homes, and we once again take some beautifully grounding, deep breaths. We take stock of the intense energy that we have just felt, and we give thanks to the other light warriors, to the pyramid, to the sacred temple of light, and to the collective consciousness for receiving our love and our light. We are now ready to once again go about our day as we are filled with peace, love and light. See you again soon, my lovely light warriors. Thank you. Namaste.